YouTube, what is y'all doing? I'm back again with another banger in this video. Yes, we're gonna be looking at the GSF again. First off, shout out to the new subscribers. But I had somebody comment on one of my videos and they would ask me to make more GS400 content. And I hear you, I'm gonna do that. And I got a question just to for everybody, what do y'all want to see content on? Is everybody seems to be enjoying the GSF content right now. I'm enjoying it because it's my new car, my latest gig. But let me know what y'all want to see content of. I got the the IS350, sorry, I wish it was the ISF. I got my IS350 sitting over here. Can make content on this. What do y'all want to see? Let me know. But anyway, that's not the point of today's video. So if you can, drop a comment and let me know what you want to see content on. We are gonna be upgrading the infotainment in my GSL finally. I got the package. Y'all probably know from the title what I'm putting in here already. So I'm gonna go ahead and explain why. Well, I guess I'll show it to y'all and then I'll explain why. Ta-da! So in the GSF, we are going with another V-Line product. Now in the past, y'all have shown a lot of love to the V-Line videos. That's not, of course, the same reason why I got this. First off, I do like the product. It's a great product. What made me land on getting another V-Line is actually, I did some research on some of the other products. Somebody was telling me to look at, I guess Beat Sonic has something. I was looking at somebody install, and there's this other thing called Lexion somebody suggested, and I checked into that. The Lexion looked dope. It looks like it converts it to a touch screen and everything. There's one thing about the Lexion that I didn't like. I'm an Android guy. The Lexion does not offer wireless Android Auto. And that's huge for me because I use that a lot on my Grom. And I was forking over basically $1,000 to get that thing and losing some functionality. That just wasn't gonna do it for me. I'm sure y'all can argue that that's probably better, more reliable, whatever. It just doesn't make sense to me to spend more money like that on something that's losing functionality, because with my Grom, I mainly use Android Auto wirelessly. So that's something I want to carry into this car if I can. And then the other one was Beat Sonic. I didn't do a whole lot of research on the Beat Sonic. I saw something with that one that I didn't particularly care for. It looks like instead of you having just this one box to mount and hide, it looks like they give you these two boxes that you gotta mount and hide. So there's more wiring, more stuff that you gotta deal with. Wasn't really interested in taking that approach. So then I landed on the V-Line. The V-Line, the Grom Vline VL2, which is what I have here. I picked that up poorly. Which is what I have here. This thing was the cheapest option of all of them. Now, cheap doesn't always mean lower quality. And I'm saying it's the cheaper option, but this thing is not cheap at all. This thing is going for basically $700 when you get done with it, probably. I think they're paying for shipping, so $600 to $700, shop around. That's basically what this thing is going for, and it's the cheapest one out of the three that I looked at. There might be some other options, some Chinese brands, some stuff like that. I didn't want to go in there. I want to stick with something I was sort of familiar with. So I stuck with the Grom, and today we're going to be installing this in the car. So I am going to be unboxing this thing on the trunk of my IS350 like I did my first Grom video. It's pretty much going to be the same thing. I'm not going to waste a whole lot of time talking about it, but you'll see what's in the box. Now, Grom was kind enough, I reached out to them. They were kind enough to give me a discount code to post on my video from when I bought this thing, so that you guys could also get I think it's a 5% discount code. So if you're interested in trying this thing out, please use that code. It's not a lot, but it's better than nothing. So with that being said, let's get into it. All right, first things first, need a blade. Let's open this thing up. See what we got. If you watched the first video, you kind of already know what's in here. Get this open. Okay, so this whole Grom Vline thing is plug and play. They got instructions showing you how to wire this thing up, but everything is pretty much plug and play, no splicing wires or anything. So that's our instruction manual. This is the actual Grom Vline itself, the computer, the module that you must hide somewhere in the vehicle or put somewhere. It looks like they might have changed the texture on this. It's got more of a, I don't know, like a metallic type finish to it. Maybe not metallic, but it's shinier is what I'm trying to say. So that's changed. What else is in the box? Here goes all of our wiring. Looks like some mounting tabs if we want to mount this somewhere. Put that to the side. We got our wiring stuff. We got to mount this somewhere. I think this is the GPS module. This is the wiring kit. They threw us, what's this? Extended USB cord to charge our phones with or connect to Android Auto. I don't know that I'm gonna use this yet. Maybe I will. I have to see. And this is another cable. I think this is for the video and whatnot. So that's pretty much all you get in the box. No stickers if you like that type of stuff. You want to put stickers on stuff. So that's pretty much it. I'm gonna put all of this back in the box, and we're gonna start taking apart the interior of the GSF. So if it's any part of this video I'm really not looking forward to, it's taking apart the inside of my GSF. I really don't want to do this because you always run that risk of breaking something. A lot of these clips in here are plastic and stuff like that. So you really want to be as careful as possible. So I'm not really looking forward to this part. I'm not doing a how-to video. Okay, there's a lot of videos online showing you how to do a how-to. I'm probably just gonna get some B-roll or something while I'm doing this, time lapse it, whatever. But yeah, I'm not looking forward to this, and hopefully I don't break anything because it's a lot of carbon fiber in here. You don't want to mess up the dash. Got Alcantara up here, so this is not like just a regular GS dashboard. So not looking forward to it at all. So nothing's buttoned back up all the way yet. I just got things kind of sitting there. My goal is I'm trying to run these wires down through here. I don't know how well y'all can see that, but like there's like a little space back here in between like this little rubber piece, this plastic piece, and I'm running the wires through there because I'm going to try and mount it under this kick panel right here. I chose not to do it in the glove compartment this time simply because this is a GSF. We got to keep it clean, right? So I didn't want to mount it in here and just have some random module just sitting in my glove compartment when you open it up. So I chose to try and mount it down here Alright YouTube, before my crappy GoPro dies, I just want to show y'all how I got this set up in here. So the box is right here. I use some I use some command strips to keep it steady right there, stable. I got the antenna wire running up through this panel, coming up through the pillar, and I'm just tucking it. It's probably easy to see right here. Not really. I'm tucking it behind the headliner up here so you can't see it. You can see it's hanging right there. I haven't mounted it yet. Right there. It's kind of hard to see this. I don't have that much light.
Early the next morning.
YouTube, it's actually been a couple of days since I did this install. It didn't take me long to do the install. That's not the case, just life setting, personal things, you know, all that stuff. But anyway, we did get this thing installed successfully. What you just saw was the first boot up after being sitting for like a couple of days without being started. That's usually how long it takes. Normally, if you've started the car in a while, it'll boot up a lot faster. I will say that with the install, there's only one thing I didn't install, and that's that extended USB thing. I just don't think I'm going to need it. If I do, I'll figure that out and probably make a video on it if I decide I want to install that. But as for now, I don't think that's something that I'm going to use. But I did want to just, you know, go through some of the Grom things with y'all. I'll say this, I feel like I stress this a lot, but I'm going to say this again. I feel like I always forget something, but when you install this Grom Vline 2 into your car, everything that was working on your car before you installed the Grom is going to be working after you install it, assuming you didn't break anything. It does not take functionality away from you, it just adds to it. So if you got auxiliary ports, USBs, backup cameras, the regular radio, CD player, it all still works like as it did before you installed the Grom. You don't lose any functionality. I can't stress that enough. Everything works as it did before, assuming you didn't break something or like not connect something or something like that. I do want to show you all the install on the passenger side, and you can see nothing, which is what we want. It looks factory. I wish I had more light. Let me see. Yeah, I need a vacuum in here, but you can see you don't even tell that this thing is in here. You don't see any of the wires. The only thing that reveals itself is that little module right there that we installed. Right there. And that's about it. Like, it's gone in here super well. Nothing in the glove compartment. So I'm really proud of how that worked out. I'm gonna go ahead and apologize in advance for the screen flicker. It's just the consequences of having a GoPro and aiming it at an LED screen. But if I turn the camera around and face the Grom unit, you can see it's like pretty similar to what I have in my IS. If you watch my other Grom videos, you got your settings. I usually go ahead and just move this to the front screen, and you got some other empty spaces here. I don't know what I'm gonna put there yet, but I don't know. I plan on putting something there because it being empty just looks kind of weird to me. But yeah, this is Android Auto right here, the wireless Android Auto. You can go in the settings, get your phone connected, and you can also go to the store, the Google Play Store on here, and download apps and such. I'm not gonna do that in this video because I don't feel the need to. But if you want to like download YouTube and stuff like that, that's definitely something that you can do. One of the things I will say that's super nice with this thing is on my car, I have this thing, I think they call this a joystick to scroll around, and like it doesn't like give you this free like mouse thing on the default UI. Like it automatically selects the next icon for you, which is really useful. Now I did notice it's not like that in Android Auto. So I'm hoping that's something that we can get in the future, but it still works pretty good. It's not horrible to use, much better than the factory UI. So if you wanted to load up Android Auto or Apple CarPlay, you do have these two icons here, as I was saying. For me, it's Android Auto. I use it wirelessly. I'm not going to actually load it up because it's going to bring up the map and reveal my location. So I'm not going to do that for security reasons, but you have a section here or a setting here where you can auto connect. I usually just connect manually when I want to use it. Then you go back to the regular screen. If you don't want to connect Android Auto or Apple CarPlay, you do have a built-in thing with the Grom where you can just play music straight from here, and all you gotta do is click it. And sometimes you might have to like actually click play, I think. Let me see if it actually.
I'm out of town, thugging with my round. Hey, hold up.
All jokes aside, the truth is the Grom is packed with functionality, and I haven't gone through all of it. I mean, it's basically an Android device wired into your car screen. So if you like that, if you think that's something that you want to install or you're interested in, I say give it a try, especially if your car is lacking a lot of modern amenities, which mine was. It's not that this car is just super old. Lexus, unfortunately, was just behind the curve on giving us these things, but it's nice to have companies that are willing to go out and make these things and make these cars more innovative and cool to use. Grom makes these V-Line products for more than just Lexuses. I know that's all you've seen me put them in, but they make these for Infinities, you name it. You just got to go check it out, and they might offer something for your car. You won't know unless you check. I'll drop a link to their website down below. If y'all have any questions, comment them below. I'll do my best to answer them to the best of my ability. I appreciate y'all for watching. Peace.